Alright. I'm gonna try one more time, then let's go do something else. Actually, why do I don't have any? Yeah, I don't really have. I'm missing. Oh, something.
Ready yourself.
End this! Need more time! Fire! Incoming! Tell me when!
Yep, need to get more stronger. Alright, let's get out of here. Just one side mission. This is good. This is good. It's gonna be a nice day. At least I made it to the top.
Here's something I can't figure out. Odin wants to prevent Ragnarok, but the serpent's already been there and seen it. So hasn't he already done it?
Fate's a tricky thing, lad. And Odin's just arrogant enough to think he can get the best of it.
Fate is another lie told by the gods. Nothing is written that cannot be unwritten.
On that, brother, you and the All-Father may just agree. Even if he can't prevent Ragnarok, he still hopes to learn enough details to influence the outcome.
Hero.
Remind me later to tell you about the wolves.
Hero, you still here? Yeah, like I really like the story. Right now, I'm not really doing the storyline. I'm just doing some side missions and trying to get stronger.
What'll it be?
Oh, I thought I would have like some kind of...
Suit yourself.
What the hell's all my armor? How come I can't upgrade it?
Now you're talking.
Oh, still don't have enough. Pure essence of Rome.
What the fuck ever.
Yeah, those ones I'm not ready for. What's this? We'll cover the bone. Why did it go recover the bones?
Loving gift from the giants. Since I used to do so much traveling between realms, they thought it would be more convenient for me than having a crystal I could lose.
Did it hurt?
No, because I wisely fortified myself with 16 cups of Billow Maiden's ale. Got so inebriated, I tried convincing the giants to put them in my nipples instead. Almost talked them into it too. Can you imagine? Mimir of the Bifrost Teats. Ah, those were the days. Okay, I'll stop now.
Mimir, I still don't get why you ever wanted to work for Odin.
Back then, I was young enough to still be ambitious. The Aesir gods were as powerful a force as I'd come across, but they clearly lacked for strategy, focus, and sage counsel. All this could I faithfully provide. And so, a stranger from a far-off island found himself with Odin's ear, trusted as he trusted no one but himself. And with that kind of power, laddie, I must confess, there are perks.
Yeah, but he's Odin.
I never claimed to be perfect, laddie, only clever. And often too clever by half.
So what'd you do to get Odin so mad at you?
Well, for a long time my job was to enable Odin, and I was fucking excellent at it.
Wow.
Gradually, as I grew more to care about people and the world, my job became to contain him, to protect him from himself. By serving peace, I served his interests as well, that's the truth. But he saw it as disloyalty. No longer trusting my motives, but not wishing to part with my brain or tongue, he bound me to a tree and adopted a new pastime of casual torture.
Well, I'm glad we came along to cut off your head.
Aye, lad. Lucky break that was.
Come on, man.
That dragon, it's Baldur's, isn't it?
Yes.
And you brought it down to save me?
It was very heroic.
What the hell, man?
We can beach over here.
Both are.
Are you okay?
No, son. My goods are underwater. My men are drowned, and yet their bodies continue to walk the beaches.
Hellwalkers. They plague these lands.
I was their captain. They died because of me. But these abominations sully their memories. I will find a way to free them from their tortured state. In this, I am determined. A thunderstorm scattered all 3 of my ships across the lake. I know not what I did to anger Thor, but his judgment was swift and brutal.
That was easy.
Boy,
Yes, sir. Treasure map. All right.
What the hell? That's it? Oh, what the hell? Am I supposed to be going up somewhere here? What the hell, man?
Discovered opportunities for hunting and trade in these lands. I gave up my search for Jotunheim long ago. Leave that for the younger, more hopeful men. But I was over-eager. And my men paid a heavy price.
Why do I feel like I'm missing something here?
Boy, what a sad story.
Yes. We should help him.
Really?
You are surprised.
Well, yeah. I didn't think you'd care about helping a spirit.
Fighting more Hellwalkers is good experience for you.
Ah.
If I'm not mistaken, we've yet to discuss the tale of the giant Bergelmir.
Oh yeah. I remember his shrine. It looked happier than the other ones. Mostly.
It begins in an ocean of blood.
Finally, a story worth hearing.
If you remember, Ymir, the first giant, was fatally stabbed by Odin. It's in his blood our story starts. Ymir's magical guts poured out in a torrent so violent it threatened to flood all of creation. The Jotnar were unprepared, as the very last of them were washed away in the endless tide. Or I can just tell you this story later.
So hard for me to see the freaking numbers, man. The compress is so small. I wish I could make it larger.
Right then, we were in the middle of a story, weren't we? The torrent of Ymir's blood had washed away the Jotnar. Not just Ymir, but all of giant kind faced extinction. And so would Odin's victory have been complete. But Emir's kind did not all perish that day. Staying afloat in the hollowed husk of a tree, the frost giant Bergelmir endured, as did his lady wife. For weeks they sailed, until finally they came upon a new land. They called it Jotunheim. And there they would start anew. As father and mother they would multiply exceedingly, and as king and queen they worked to make Jotunheim a land where giants would know no master but themselves. Bergelmir never sought revenge for Odin's slaughter. His vengeance was to live and prosper. He died at peace, a legion of his kin to mourn him. He would ever be known as Bergelmir the Beloved.
What the hell?
Bergelmir the Beloved. Huh. I've never heard a story end that way. Not a true one, anyway.
You do, laddie.
What's that down there?
Okay, how do I get up there?
Mimir, is there a story for the giant with the flaming sword?
Stuart the Brave? Of course. We've spoken so much of frost giants. It's about time we instead met the most fiery giant of all. Back when Ymir first emerged from Ginnungagap, it was Stuart who followed next. He came from Muspelheim, the fire realm, bringing heat to the young cosmos, conjuring the sun from his primordial flame. Let's come back to that flaming sword, shall we? Stuart the Brave forged his sword of flame for one purpose alone: to burn down Asgard when Ragnarok comes at last. His destiny is to fall at the hands of Thor and Odin, but in so doing, strike the blow that leaves their realm in ash and ruin. From that destruction, the world can be born anew. Until then, alone he waits in the cloud, never sleeping, ever honing his fiery blade. Or I can just tell you the story later. Oh, come on! You're fine!
I want you to know I have rabies. You should probably get tested.
Oh. Alright, man. Now where to, man? What the hell? How do I get up there? What's the other one? Always throwing up that shit. Come on, man. What the hell? You just came here for that? Dude, man, like, come on. It's going down, down, down. 49 meters. I need to get up there, man. How do I get up there?
All right, let's say we finish that story. Stuart the Brave and his sword of flame, fated to burn down Asgard come Ragnarok. Brave, generous, who knows he lives but to his doom. All because he chooses to serve a grand cycle so much bigger than himself. To truly embrace your purpose and the patience and sacrifice it demands is to ensure your day will come.
Do you think we'll be there when that day comes?
I've seen enough of war between the gods. You, little brother, who can say?
Good, man. I don't know where to go.
There's something down there. Wow, there was another shipwreck under the water.
Good, man. I don't know where. On the blue map, but I don't know where. starting point. Oh.
Responsibility.
Oh, no. I don't think so. I mean, I think it used to. Not as much anymore.
Why is that?
Well, being out here with you makes me feel more grown up.
Alright, buddy. Have a good one, man.
Boy.
Hey, it's another treasure map.